and welcome back to We Talk Cricket. It is good to have you as always once again with us on the channel as Sri Lanka bounce back to seriously level this series versus Bangladesh. I know we're a little late on it, things happen, but we are still gonna talk about it. So without further ado, let's jump into it. We had Bangladesh batting first, posting 286 for 7 off of their 50 overs. Not a bad total by any means. It's over 250. It's a solid total. You would have thought they would have won this one. With Toyhid Hidroy making 96 not out, just 4 away from a well-deserved century as he led from the front and led Bangladesh when they were in a little bit of trouble to a respectable total. He received some good support from Sri Lanka, who made 68 as Bangladesh were able to post a fairly good total. Like I said, you would have thought they would have won, judging from the first ODI and the way things panned out, but things didn't work that way. Bowling for Sri Lanka, we did have Wanindu Hasaranga. Whenever the dude plays, a man takes wicket. Picking up 4 for 45, leading the Sri Lanka bowl attack from the front. And receiving some good support from Dilshan Madhushanka, who picked up 2 for 30. Now let's talk a little bit about pros and cons here. Bangladesh definitely got some good starts. Like we saw people get good starts. The only problem I believe that really troubled them is that not many people were able to keep pushing on. The problem is you can't get a start and not push on. I know. It's cricket. We understand that. Your wickets will fall, you'll get a good delivery. Understandable. But playing foolish shots or chasing the wrong delivery is part of that process as well. So don't rule anything out. I definitely felt like if the people who had gotten a good start had continued, and instead of like Kidroy and Sakar coming down and just help trying to pull things together, Bangladesh could have probably made over 300 runs. Just saying. And that would have probably been a way better total. But it wasn't to be. Sri Lanka, on the other hand, don't pat yourselves too much on the back just yet. Minus Hasaranga just trying to keep the flow of runs tight. You did let slip quite a few runs. You should have been a little bit more active and agile in the field in order to stop them. Yes, you were at one point able to take wickets and stem the flow of runs at one point, but then it got away from you. And you know, it happens. So this is just pointers from a fan's perspective that you gotta work on. Things you gotta pull back into place. Like I said, being able to stem the flow of runs and take wickets will guarantee you chasing a lower total. You only won by 17 runs, by the way, but with 17 balls left and 3 wickets in hand. Now, Sri Lanka comes out to bat and we're able to get to the total, making 287 for 7, largely in thanks to a brilliant century from Pathum Nissanka, who made 114, and receiving some amazing support from Charat Asalanka, who made 91. And this is where the partnerships come together. That partnership that came together is what drove Sri Lanka to that total. And yes, they had some good help finishing off and closing off the innings, but still, partnerships helped them win that match. And the people who got starts were able to push on a little bit more. Nissanka pushed on to a century, Charat pushed on to a 50, and eventually Sri Lanka, you were able to cross that finish line. That is the kind of cricket you need to keep seeing, and you need to keep doing. Get in, stay in, get the total. Alright? Now, bowling for Bangladesh, we did have Shurful Islam and Taskin Ahmed, both picking up 2 wickets for Bangladesh, being the leading wicket takers, as everyone was able to share the wickets. But honestly, like, you had the same problem Bangladesh as Sri Lanka had, stemming the flow of runs and taking wickets. Like at one point it was going good, but then partnerships come together, stop you from doing that. You stopped attacking, you stopped thinking, you stopped being strategic. The moment you stop doing that, that's some of the key points where you can lose a match or let the match get away from you. I've been playing cricket for a long time, and I can tell you, if you had just kept the fight going, you know, bringing out, like, thinking outside the box, being the unpredictable force in that game, you probably could have walked away victor and go 2-0 up. But it is not to be. Sri Lanka, kudos to you for coming out on top of this one, chasing down a good total and winning with basically 2 overs to spare. So well done to you. Yes, I would have liked to see more come out of it, but it was still an exciting and amazing match. Anyway, let us know going forward, what do you think is going to happen now? Who will take this series, Bangladesh or Sri Lanka? Because it is just etching up to be an epic one. Let us know in the comments, because you always know we answer it. And I'll catch you next time, my peeps, so we can talk some more. Later.